This is Robert Winters. I'm outside the Quicken Loans Arena, and I'm here with Amy. There's, once again, protesters out here, but as you can see, there's a lot of people out supporting Donald Trump, and I think the majority of people are here, you know, resoundingly with Donald Trump and identify with his message of making America great again. I saw Amy; she has a little tattoo. You don't have to show it,
Okay.
but a little marker tattoo, "Making America Great Again."
It's a fake tattoo.
What do you like about Donald Trump, Amy?
I just think he's strong. He's a strong leader. He's inspiring. I think he's exactly what this country needs right now.
Do you think? What do you think about the last 8 years?
I mean, the last 8 years, I think, we were promised a lot, and I think it was over-promised, under-delivered. That's what I would say. I wasn't completely against the Obama presidency, but I think it's been quite a bit disappointing.
I mean, there's a lot of people that, if you look at Obama's ticket, what he ran on, how could you be against it? It was,
Exactly. Yes.
where the taxes weren't going to go up, and we were going to end all these horrible wars and bring our troops home, and the Obamacare was going to be as cheap as a phone bill, and it's just he hasn't delivered. And in business, you always want to under-promise and over-deliver.
Exactly. No, you couldn't have put it better myself. Exactly. I think overpromised, under-delivered is the best description for the Obama presidency. And I think he's a great man and a very intelligent man, but I think that he didn't deliver on what he promised.
Well, he's a great speaker. Obama's really good at reading a teleprompter, and he's really good at convincing people to buy into his message. We saw that with Bernie Sanders. He was very popular on the Democratic side, and he was very critical of Hillary Clinton, her taking money from super PACs. He said she's an insider. She represents Wall Street. She got $15 million from Wall Street. But now he's just come out recently and endorsed Hillary Clinton and said that he's going to do whatever he can to get her elected. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I actually like Bernie Sanders a lot too. Even though I'm a Republican, I have a lot of respect for him, but I don't think he delivered a strong enough message. Certainly not one as strong as Donald Trump.
And I think America needs to be strong, especially in the challenging times we're in. I'm sure you're aware, but just recently there was a really bad attack in Nice, France. And a lot of people, 84 people, lost their lives.
Yes, prayers are with them.
And the policies, it's good that we identify our enemies. That's one thing. We definitely need to name our enemies and understand who's out to get us. But at the same time, there's policies, I think, that are putting us in danger. Some of those are not properly vetting the people that are coming into our country. And one of the criticisms of Donald Trump is people say he's racist because he says, I want to suspend immigration until we can properly find out who these people are that are coming into our country. Do you think it's racist to control or at least be aware of who's coming in, or to say, let's put a stop to it temporarily until we can better vet these people?
I don't think Donald Trump is racist at all. I actually happen to know personally several people who work on his campaign who are of a different race, and specifically who are of those races that he supposedly is racist against. So I know that he is not racist. I think that he has strong opinions on immigration, but I don't think he's a racist.
Thank you, Amy. Anything you want to say to Americans out there about this election and the decision they're making and the importance of it, especially to young individuals? I know a lot of people, my brother, younger people, really resonated with the kind of socialism, the Bernie Sanders movement. And earlier today we saw people saying America was never great, 5, 6, 7, 8, America was never great, we need a revolution, and what would you say to that?
I think, with or without an election, America is great, no matter what. And this is a difficult election. I think it's probably the most different election as America has had in years. So I think it's a difficult election, but I think that people really do need to make the smart decision and really think about the issues and study the issues and really decide who they think the best candidate is for America.
Would you say this is one of the most important elections?
Yes, I do. I mean, I think every election is important, but I think this one in particular is obviously, it's very important that people get out and vote in this election particularly. So I would say it's important. I think it's not just an important election, it's most important that people get out and vote.